Czy gra jest sponsorowana? Tak. Czy odgrywałam pogrzeb Somin? Nie. Czy zaśpiewam kołysankę? Wstawaj. Ej, co ty? Piu, 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 piu. Ale się wjebali.
Get it open. On it.
Otwórzcie to. Już to robię.
You think he's gonna show? Bring the
Myślisz,
whole
że się
goddamn
pokaże?
place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of
Skup
here
się.
before anyone can stop us.
Uciekniemy, zanim ktoś nas powstrzyma. Halo, policja!
Christ.
Move in.
Chodźcie. Co do cholery? Diabła? Co do diabła? Nie jest za głośno gra?
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor.
Większe napisy?
I'm going in.
Hey,
Chodzę.
wait for backup.
Hej, czekaj na wsparcie.
Take the
Nie
stairs.
potrzebuję.
Heard stories, you know. Sent
Same
3
story,
home in an
wiesz?
ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him? Yeah,
Hej, widziałeś go kiedyś?
All the other flying animals.
Coś tam, latające zwierzęta. Będzie GTA. Tak, po 20. Tak, 20. Ale widzicie, jaki fioletowy pasuje do nas. Cześć, to ja, Batman. Ale przejście było.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to.
No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now.
Omenik, dziękuję bardzo za zasubskrybowanie mojego kanału.
Until you're shot out of the sky.
Witam cię bardzo serdecznie, dzięki wielkie za wsparcie. Buziaczki. Dzięki.
Shit! The hell did he go?
Batman to Bruce Wayne.
Don't let it get
Dziękuję.
What was that?
Ło! Co się dzieje? Ciup. Ale tak dziwnie, i myszką, i klawiaturą. Jak się zdecydują. Bo ja rozumiem WEASD, ale to strzałki, klawiatura, ASWD, myszka, wszystko naraz. Co to jest? Wow. Jak pająk.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come at! Come on!
Chodź na mnie, no chodź, no chodź. Ja mam tłumaczyć, jak teraz nic nie mówią. Boże święty! Święty Boże! O! Idę na myczkę, no nie rozumiem.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock?
Uuu.
Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Czekaj, kobieto kocie! Czemu jesteś fioletowa? To ja jestem fioletowa. Ty nie możesz być fioletowa, skoro ja jestem. Czemu ona też jest fioletowa, skoro ja jestem fioletowa?
Well, if you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Niepocieszające to było.
So far.
Myślałam, że zrobi krok do przodu i
I
wtedy
was
było
wondering if we'd
pocieszające
cross
troszeczkę.
paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
O, baba.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me what? A villain? Sounds fun.
Brzmi
Gotta
zabawnie.
admit it though. You
Muszę
keep a good
przyznać,
chase. One day you might
dajesz
actually
dobrą,
catch me.
Tonight.
dobry pościg.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
Nie wiesz, że nie można, to
Then let's
niebezpieczne.
put you in a cage.
To niech wsadźmy cię do klatki.
Bring it, Bat.
Dawaj, Batman. O, pazurki. Czekaj. Zaraz zobaczę. Zaraz. Nie mogę teraz. Ale jej zajebał. Jak się baby nie bije, to jej wątroba gnije. Bolek, dziękuję bardzo za 300 bitsów. Buziaczek dla ciebie.
It's
I
Uuu.
wouldn't be so sure.
Dawaj ją.
two of them now? Jesus! Got it! Wait, wait, wait! Do not shoot!
Dobra, ale się skupiam na tym. Oj, chyba zjebałam.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Dopchając z łap.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Znaczy, o Jezus Maria! Kobieto, kocie, wszystko okej? Złapię cię! I get you! I teraz powinien zrobić au. Mogłam jej nie łapać. Jakbym nie złapała, to by umarła?
Guess
I
I
tak
was
i nie.
wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Mogłaś go pocałować. Czemu go nie pocałowałaś? Całuj go!
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce
Kurde.
Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much
Następnym
harder
razem
fight.
jak będzie, to będzie trzeba ją
Don't
pocałować.
let tombstones be your family
Robienie
legacy.
loda.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Nie no, raz było całowane. W Heavy Rainie.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my
Bravo!
campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham.
Wyszło, że jestem śmieszkiem?
Mr. Wayne,
Czy taką
thank you
miernotą?
for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham,
Wydaje mi
but I
się,
don't
że
think you got
śmieszkiem.
lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's
A, to są donatorzy.
We're the grease, they're the wheels. and they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now
Bez
all I need is a
subskrybencji?
decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham? Hmm?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime.
Miałam dzisiaj sobie
where
maseczkę
children
na
can play in the
twarz.
streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there.
I ta maseczka
We have to
miała
shake
na
things up
opakowaniu
to make
narysowany liść
Well, we
marihuany.
can start with a few hands. Hmm?
Myślicie, że jak sobie ją nałożę na twarz, to się zjaram? Skupiam się na grze, ale aktualnie się nic nie dzieje.
Oz?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these guys.
Rób z niej jointa.
Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
W sumie u mnie w mieście jest taka...
I'll admit it, Miss.
Czekajcie. U mnie w mieście jest taka... Taka budka? Nie. Takie jak na napoje. Często w jakichś tam różnych galeriach handlowych, czy tego typu rzeczach. Jest budka, w której można kupić jointy, można sobie kupić marihuanę i tego typu rzeczy.
Wayne, I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your
No taki automat, że wrzucasz pieniążki,
You believe in Dent?
klikasz co chcesz i to
We
ci
believe
wypada.
in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city
Skąd
to
to wiem?
greatness.
Bo
Well, thank
ta
you.
budka
But
stoi
we're all
przy
here tonight because we want
sklepie
to make a
komputerowym, w
difference.
którym ostatnio
And That's
byłam.
what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right, right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are
Ja wiem,
reminders
że
of
bez
the golden
THC.
age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City
Mordercy
Hall,
na ulicach,
the Cape
korupcja w
Bat
City
Freak
Hall.
dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding
Bobby,
Golden Age,
Golden
things are
Age?
getting cranky in yours.
Stajesz się
There's
cranki.
always hope.
Forgive
Tam
me
jest
for
zawsze
being blunt, but
nadzieja.
One man can't save this city.
Jeden gościu
And it's
nie
a dangerous
uratuje.
mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light
Nawet
the darkness.
promyczek
An
światła jest
idealist
w
with a bank
stanie
account. He'll be
rozproszyć
broke before
ciemność.
election day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has
Pojawił
to fix this
Hejka,
city.
cześć, witam
I
cię
don't
bardzo
doubt that for a
serdecznie,
moment.
dziękuję bardzo za
And don't
subskrybowanie
worry,
mojego
though.
kanału,
I am
witam
not
cię,
doing this
witam.
alone.
Dziękuję, buziaczek.
Bruce's help. We're replacing the dangerously unsecure
Promyczek.
Arkham Asylum.
Cześć,
with a
promyczku.
state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It
Ja
will be
komputer
dedicated
wszystko
to
git.
Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
Też
After
mam
all
taką
your
nadzieję.
parents did for this city. Oh. To be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible. Truly terrible.
Tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
Go
On
get
our way.
him, bitch.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Zatańczycie ze mną?
Well, hello.
Wystawiam
Harvey
tutaj
Dent,
rączkę w waszą
Gotham's
stronę.
next
Zatańczcie
mayor,
ze mną,
and
proszę,
eager
do
to
tej
know you.
cudownej muzyki.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale.
Nie,
No
nie,
reporters
nie,
allowed.
nie,
Well,
nie,
you don't
nie.
mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. So formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing?
I'm doing
You should enjoy
alright.
your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Well, I'm doing better now that you're here. Well, I'll tell you, if all these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
Oh.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something in your
Oh.
Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding. Kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived. I'm sure they'll find the bar. You may want to greet this one.
Ciemno u ciebie? Jest dopiero 19. U mnie jest wiecznie ciemno, bo mam zasłonięte okno od jakiegoś czasu.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe he can change your mind.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Carmine Falcon. Kiedy coś nowego na YouTubie?
You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Nie no, my jesteśmy
You should know, Mr.
wychowani
Falcone, my analysts say we're
wychowani
raising
bardzo
triple. Mayor
dobrze.
Hill. Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that.
Jesteś u mnie, ja jestem tutaj włodarzem, ja jestem tu gospodarzem,
What did I
stary.
say?
Nie będziesz rozkazywał w moim domu, w moim królestwie. Ja tutaj dyktuję zasady.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand?
Nie będziesz się rządził na moim
And
Discordzie, no
I'd
tak
rather
było.
see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together.
Mam wrażenie, że ten gościu jest jakimś przestępcą, kryminalistą.
I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion.
Wspieramy go, jest
I got
naszym
enough of that as
kumplem. Bez
is.
tego byśmy nie robili tak naprawdę jakiejś imprezy.
So,
żeby mu nie
Let's
pomóc.
talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Here, pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians.
Właśnie, jesteśmy u mnie, więc nie będziesz mi mówił, że mam ci tutaj
Make them all move.
kija
I wanna
tagować.
keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected.
Niech se gra sam.
That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home. Hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means
Tego
you're
kija
really
połamie mu na
no
głowie,
Take a
zamiast mu
lane
z
before you
uderzyć
have
go.
a head-on collision. You listen to me, kid.
Nie.
I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you
Nie.
understand the situation. Money
Bas
gets
tu
money.
bajerkę, stary.
Risks the
Nie takim
alliances,
tonem.
hidden
Nie w moim
costs.
domu. Nie na moim
Your father
Discordzie.
knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me.
A ja powiem.
Master Bruce,
Wypierniczaj mi z mojego
your
domu.
guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The
Tak bym
owner's
ci
a
go nie
prick,
sprzedała.
and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
O co mu chodzi? Zachowywałam się przez całe spotkanie kulturalnie. Kultura była na czacie i ja byłam kulturalna i tylko mu nie potegowałam kija, no. Obdarzyłam go kulturą. Kulturą.
It's me.
O, jaki ładny fioletowy, patrzcie. Wirus. Pojebus, dziękuję bardzo za 300 biców. Jak mija wieczorek? Mija mi bardzo dobrze wieczorek. Miał ogólnie nie być streama, bo miałam spać. Ale tęskniłam za wami. Dziękuję bardzo za 600 biców. Jak tam u ciebie, Piesiaczek? Zygmuntek, dziękuję bardzo za zasubskrybowanie mojego kanału. Witam cię bardzo serdecznie. Dzięki za wsparcie, Piesiaczek. Dzięki wielkie. Tęskniłam. Te 2 dni były dla mnie wielką udręką. Jak nie wierzysz? Dlaczego nie wierzysz?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word
Czekajcie.
on what started the fire.
Zielone oczy.
Has resisted everything the fire
Ona chyba też miała zielone oczy. Coś, co byłoby w stanie mi powiedzieć, że to jest ta sama osoba? Ma takie bardziej zaciągnięte. Ta nie, dobra, to nie jest ta sama osoba. Oj. Nie chce mi się tego czytać.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded
Okay.
Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police
Okay.
are investigating multiple cases
Okay,
of
dziękuję.
riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not...
Też leci na kasę. Normalnie takie mamy czasy, teraz tylko kaska. Co masz na myśli? Biedrona, widzę cię. Hej, Morkiel. Ciebie też widzę.
Find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it,
Oddaj burgira? Właśnie.
more on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's
Niedługo. Niedługo.
since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he
Przekaz
vetoed it,
w większości na pierwszym
Gotham's
miejscu.
chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most
No niby coś w
notorious
tym jest.
mafia families aren't true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs.
Czemu ja to oglądam?
He can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it's
Nearly fell off a building for this.
for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Ciekawa gierka. Wiecie to... Wydaje mi się, że gierka nie jest zła. Jest naprawdę fajnie zrobiona, fajnie wygląda. I mam wrażenie, że większość osób troszeczkę przegina tym, że o, spanko, nudes. Bo gierka wydaje się być naprawdę fajna.
Let's find out what was so important.
Bo wy tylko byście oglądali GTA RP. Nawet jak się nic nie dzieje, mam wrażenie.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp
Jak
cave.
chcecie, to można...
In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house.
Można grać w Minecrafta.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume.
Nie wiem, podoba mi się w sumie
Did you find out what that
wygląd gry.
Catwoman tried to steal?
In the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Ło, co to jest? No na razie się nic nie dzieje, no bo tak naprawdę się rozkręca chyba dopiero ta gierka. Okej, mamy mapę miasta. Tam coś ciekawego jest.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything
Druga część
flows
jest
through that
kozak?
port.
Maybe it's where Mayor
Ależ
Hill picks
drugi
up his
chapter,
writing.
czy jest druga część ogólnie tej gry?
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
Moim jedynym celem tej gry jest poderwanie pani kot.
I'd recommend leaving the fist fights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch.
Skąd mogłeś niby
For the
wiedzieć?
record, your father despised men like Falcone.
Ten sam
thought they
sort.
ruined
Co to
Gotham's
ma
stellar
znaczyć?
reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. So people like this Catwoman aren't helping.
Serio?
Is she new to town?
Ja nie widziałam u niej tej gierki, bo jakbym widziała tą gierkę, to bym nie grała, ale...
She's just a tourist.
Czy będę grać w The Walking Dead?
No, I already checked
Raczej
the
nie, bo
codex.
widziałam The Walking Dead.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Saints Row trójkę.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's
Była
exhausting.
kiedyś na streamie.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow,
Graliśmy-
mark your calendar as exhausting.
Graliśmy z Edenem,
The media isn't good for anyone's health.
ale
I don't
raczej
mean
nie
to beat a
dokończę.
dead argument, but
No one's gonna figure it
Chyba,
out.
że z kimś
Trust
innym.
me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right, you're right. I should have canceled the event.
But I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay.
Wolf Among Us? Przeszłam.
I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to
Jeżeli chciałbyś obejrzeć Wolf Among Us, jest na moim kanale na
Don't
YouTubie.
worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Asmon?
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
The Walking Dead, tak jak mówię, oglądałam na YouTubie, jak PewDiePie grał w The Walking Dead, dlatego nie wiem, czy będę grać The Walking Dead na streamie.
Haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to
Pojawuś, dziękuję bardzo za
record
sprezentowanie
or
5 subskrypcji na czacie. Dzięki wielkie za wsparcie. Ja pierniczę, co tu się dzieje. Dzięki wielkie. Buziaczek dla ciebie. Dziękuję, dziękuję, dziękuję.
I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close. I'd advise you to
Czytam
be
fanpage
cautious. But I know
czasami.
you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Jest twój stream, a raczej Steam, także mam wszystko. Zrobię to. Przysięgam, że to zrobię do końca tygodnia, okej? Ale widać, że to robiło te Telltale Games. Bo widać po grafice, jak jest wszystko namalowane, narysowane. Bardzo podobny do Wolf Among Us. Telltale Games. Oni, no, praktycznie większość gierek robią taką samą kreską.
Thank you, sir.
Nawet ostatni sezon wygląda tak jak tutaj to. A wiadomo już kiedy będzie? Wolf Among Us 2?
Great. There's the statue, but
Cześć,
no
cześć, witam.
odds. Hey.
Beat it.
Ja chciałam tylko porozmawiać z tobą. Bo zostali wykupieni. Okej, nasza postać nie potrafi wejść po schodach. Czyli mam iść tam, rozumiem. To gdzie ja mam iść?
Well, that isn't what it used to
Wiecie
be.
co? Ostatnio ktoś do mnie napisał w sprawie Minecrafta, także mogłabym się dowiedzieć, więc jeżeli chcielibyście pograć, to mogę się dowiedzieć troszeczkę więcej.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through.
No, gadaliśmy ze sobą. A ciebie nie było, bo sprawdziłam całą mapę.
The hell are you waiting for? Huh?
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell do you say? End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken.
Tu mam
My old
prośbę,
mate and I have
przeczytaj i
some
odpisz na
catching up to do.
fanpage.
And you're ruining the moment! Come here.
A kiedy pisałeś?
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like
No nie czytam, bo słucham. Mi tyle wystarcza tak naprawdę, żeby zrozumieć, o czym oni rozmawiają. To jest ten kumpel, którego pokazywali wcześniej.
mine. You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little there. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Dzięki za
Thanks for the
pomoc.
backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Ten spoko wygląda, tamten zakrwawiony.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
Do której streamek? No,
that
pewnie
wasn't
gdzieś
why
tam
I
do
brought you in,
24, pierwszej.
Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park,
Czy będzie RP? Będzie.
a place that was safe for
O
kids,
20.
for families. People came from all over to visit.
To prawda, masz rację.
Those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city.
Nie, ewentualnie do 4. Pójdziemy na RP. Posiedzimy sobie na RP. Zobaczymy, co się podzieje.
Dad, Ended it yourself, he did.
Później możemy
Family
pójść na...
There's nothing left, Bruce.
na Ligę Legend.
Alfred told me.
I zagrać sobie jakieś ramki.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
Przykro mi, że straciłeś.
Sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself.
O, to tak jak ja.
Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a
Przybijmy
stack of
sobie
casual
rękę.
corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And
Ej, tam było
there'll
jeszcze
be a treat to watching
alkohol.
the pavement.
On marnuje.
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Co, ściana się przesunie? Czy co?
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Oczywiście.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, mate. In it. Ale ładnie to wygląda. Nie mów, że to ja się takim wożę.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
To ja się takim wożę? Jasne, wpadaj.
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city.
Mhm.
You know, when I was 9 years old, My parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. Let us honor their memory with this new facility, in the hope that a night like that never happens again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Dziennikarka? Ciekawe, ciekawe.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this
A to
new
ta.
hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better.
Akurat tam tego nie słyszałam. Nie słuchałam.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years.
Oho.
And continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
Co?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were
This is
entrepreneurs,
absurd.
Philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from.
Pewnie on podłożył nam świnię.
Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Podłożył nam świnię. Jak nic.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want
Kapitan,
files
a
related
jest
to
to
Wayne Enterprises.
super ważne?
The warrant covers your place, pardon me,
Bo jak coś to później
places of
sprawdzę.
residence, and any companies you own.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
The DA is going to hear about this.
Unless Harvey becomes mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I
To
ever
nawet na
trusted to
komputerze
make
na
a
Facebooku
conviction
nie jestem
stick.
zalogowana, bo nie
As
pamiętam
mayor,
hasła.
I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Nie jest ważne. Nie no, napisał, że nie jest. Nie no, tak się nie robi.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Jeszcze 8 minut, czy damy radę tego Batmana? 8 minut? Dobra, to do końca streama dzisiaj będzie Batman. Jak się nie podoba, to zapraszam do wyjścia.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours
No
captures
kurde,
the
bo ja
public's
nie chcę grać tylko w RP.
I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the
Chcesz
Gazette,
też
I have
pokazać
all kinds of
inne
access.
gry.
I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here...
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it.
Powinno być tak. If you don't fucking like this, get the fuck out. I don't fucking care. You can just go. I wanna play my game. You're no one to talk about it. Fucking bitch.
So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay, flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going
Za daleko,
after my
przepraszam.
family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Myślałam, żeby
Maybe he
pobrać
thinks putting a
gotika.
little fear in you will make you jump.
Trójeczka.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Ale to po Batmanie.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Możesz iść na sikło.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Czy podejrzewamy kogoś? Nie wiem, mam takie jakieś dziwne...
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene,
Na
shall
razie
we?
jego podejrzewam o
This is
to.
already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Nie no, jeszcze
You're
na
the
razie nikt nie
goddamn
zginął.
DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry.
O, ta
I got a
kotka!
habit of being late.
To ona!
No, no, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
Solomon, o czym tu do mnie
You're an
mówisz?
excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
O, już wróciłeś, to dobrze. Nic cię prawie nie ominęło, oprócz tego, że pani kot przyszła.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it.
Łapie za dupę.
In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
Oof.
We've got it under control.
Oof.
Do you?
How? Oof.
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Oni się teraz pozabijają, bo ona wie, że to on i on wie, że to ona.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, that depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet.
Ale ty mnie
I'm
expose,
curious
ja
about something,
expose to you.
I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you, why take the risk?
Someone has to
I'm
be
the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
Ooh, bad girl. I like it.
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you.
Ooh.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around.
A nie mam takie głupie
If I fail to deliver that drug,
rzeczy
it's
na
gonna cost a
języku,
lot
to nie
more
będę
money.
nawet mówić tego.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Oh, you naughty,
possible.
naughty, you teasing me.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I
Cześć,
really don't
Jarek.
want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Ale ona brzydka z daleka jest. Ta dziennikareczka jest ładniejsza w sumie. Się ma fajny tytuł. Ogólnie będziemy grać w Valoranta na streamie. Już mam też tytuł na streama z Valoranta. Valorant to taka strzelanka, trochę nawalanka.
Stay on guard.
Nie, z Karolą.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna
Z Karolą musimy pierw zagrać sobie po 3 rankedy, żeby
East
zagrać
Side
rankeda
Dogs,
sobie we dwie.
Warehouse 133.
Będziemy od zera leciały po platynę.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
Uj. Wow.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. The
Fioletowy.
chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before.
No tam w tym.
Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Tak było. Pytałam admina? Nie pytałam admina. I w sumie nie mam zamiaru pytać.
For once I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you
Szukanie.
against that.
Dobra, nie będzie się rozciąga trochę. Open! Open! Już. Po prostu chodzi o to, że jest dużo ludzi w kolejce i tyle. I mało osób wychodzi z serwera i ludzie mogą mieć nawet 2 więcej i wejdą przede mną, nie?
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Paliwo. Paliwo, stary, paliwo.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
W ogóle wczoraj wbiłam, żeby pobierać troszeczkę mapy.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Wysokie mam? Ja nie wiem. Nie mam zielonego pojęcia tak naprawdę. Jakie mam.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
Nie zauważyłam żadnych problemów, szczerze. Ale siedziałam tylko na Burger Shocie. Tak przejechałam się po mapie, to nie miałam. Także zobaczymy.
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club. Doesn't add up.
Ja wiem, co będzie add up. To... A, to już jest zrobione. Dobra. Rirarira paparapum, papaparapum, rira paparapum.
Could be.
Could be. Okay. Hej Igor.
Someone
Cześć,
drove
cześć,
off
cześć.
after the explosion. This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Co to jest?
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of
Tam był
human
jakiś wybuch,
flesh.
więc w sumie możemy tam to połączyć. To. Tu. Tego nie mogę odłączyć? Nie, nie mogę już. Ale tak to już mam wszystko chyba, nie? On nie może biegać szybciej. No tego już nie mogę rozłączyć. To mogę rozłączyć.
Cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to
A miał broń na pasku.
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Okej, i teraz w takim razie to. Tu by mi bardziej pasowało to. To nie, to by pasowało do środka. Wejdzie do środka? Nie, nie wejdzie do środka.
The bullet that killed the cop is the
Oh.
same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Have you put it together?
Yes.
Chyba dobrze zrobiłam. Dobrze zrobiłam. To orange.
Falcone leaving
A co, był lak jakiś delikatny?
This is a message.
Ale i tak jest lepiej niż
Dead
było, mam
cops,
wrażenie.
stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and
Wczoraj
explode.
orange na Twitterze
This may have
odpisało.
been a distraction or a way of destroying
I
evidence.
głupio wyszło, bo to była moja wina.
Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men.
Myślałam, że to orange to wyleci.
Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands.
Retrospekcje
Put down.
spoko. Spoko
Same
wyglądają.
sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Zostawiam drona.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Wydaje mi się, że to ten o. Ten o. W tym miejscu byłoby idealnie. Ustawiam drona. Oho.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Wiedziałam. Fajny ten fioletowy jest. Ja pierniczę. Czemu to się nadal pali?
Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go?
To jest okno. No gdzie idziesz? Zobacz, tu jest przejście. A, zresztą.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Izashi... nie wiem, zobaczmy.
My turn.
Boże, w ostatnim momencie nacisłam.
Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you.
Ty gnoju. Kopnij go.
You trying to scare a confession out of me?
Tak.
I won't break.
Your bones will.
Mu nogę. Proszę, 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 proszę. O, to będzie gorsze. To będzie gorsze.
You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging. Tell me!
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must
Znowu
have heard
ona.
us.
Boże
Call the
święty.
cops. We were told no
Ach, ta
witnesses.
kobieta
Why risk
kot.
open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start.
Dawaj, 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 dawaj.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear!
Zrobił mu rękę.
I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear! You're pathetic!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. Now put up your hands! Don't move!
Batman, what did you do to him?
Don't move!
I did what you couldn't.
You're damn right. I'd never do something like this.
I got what I needed.
You have the right to remain silent.
No, no,
I
no.
said silent! If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Shoot me. See what happens.
I will. I
No,
swear
dawaj.
to God, I will.
No, dawaj.
You're making a mistake, Detective. You want to hear what I have to say. Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
Też, że jakieś te...
You're
Jakieś
taking this
papiery
too far.
sfałszował. Wtedy by się oczywiście w zeszytu. Jaki ten tuchet. Ja pierniczę.
You assume the persona of a bat, But you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
Nie zabiłam go, tylko mu połamałam rękę. Nawet go nie uderzyłam z pałki.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital.
Bo ma tylko złamaną rękę.
Next time it might be the morgue.
Przecież się nie urwałam.
Especially now during this preposterous
Złamaną
attack on
tylko
your
rękę.
family.
Gościu zabił
You must show the
15
world the
osób.
true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents.
Teraz lepsze jest to? Jaki...
Don't lose that.
Jak?
I
Co
don't
masz na
mean to
myśli?
be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't. You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city.
Czekajcie, to jak oni nam by zabrali dom, to znaleźliby całą jaskinię.
When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
O, udało się po tylu godzinach?
Back into the fray again.
Sprawdźmy Twitterka. Nic nie ma.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes.
Nie, nie ufa mi.
Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most.
Nie ufam jej na tyle.
Think could do the most good.
Chyba, że zrobimy kopię tego. A on może być korump. Może być skorumpowany. Dlatego dam jej.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth.
Ale ona może nas
She'll get the story out the way.
wyruchać tak naprawdę.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight.
Wybiorę kobietę. Bez tym shrimpem.
And Batman.
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this,
Dostaniesz
there's gonna
awans
be
za to.
fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Ale widzicie,
Why
wydrukował
give
to.
it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're a Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I need an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's slippery, but this is enough to hang him out to dry.
Mogę nagrać...
What this could do
Ja
for the
pierniczę.
city,
Możesz.
my career. I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story,
Jak
I put a
odpalić
price
tam
on my
jakąś
head.
część z tego, słuchaj.
The next
Tylko
time my
wtedy.
name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary. Falcone has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman.
Oh.
I always think crime in the city. It's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Ile będzie
unless
giftów za
we kill
13
the beast
000
once and
złotych?
for all. But who's
Dużo.
even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
I backed Harvey's campaign for a reason. Fixing Gotham starts at the top.
Politics to the rescue?
For once, I think.
Doubtful. No matter how good-looking he is.
It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
1800 zł za 100 subów? Boże, co ja bym kupiła za 1800 zł?
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club.
Wódę.
Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Słówko? No. Ciekawa jestem, czy w sumie po tych zmianach jak to będzie liczone po tych zmianach cen.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right.
Czy my jako twórcy dalej będziemy w dolarach, czy też będziemy na Polskę dostawać?
Good point of entry.
Podobno Twitch dopłaca streamerom po 5 zł za subka?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh.
Zgaduję, że będę dostawać złoty 30 za suba.
Not any more of that. Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
You make your round?
Nie mam pojęcia w sumie ile teraz będzie.
All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my
Ale
ass.
wątpię, że Twitch będzie jej w jakikolwiek sposób dopłacał, tak szczerze. Bo to nie będzie opłacalne kompletnie.
A red rose after tonight. Nothing here.
Wiadomości? A ja nie dostałam żadnej wiadomości.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Nie wiem, jeszcze nie dostałam żadnego maila od Twitcha.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Dobra. Jest kolejny. No to jest fajne. Mega, mega przyjemna cała tak naprawdę to planowanie i to wszystko. Jeszcze jeden gdzieś jest. 1, 2.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Kobieta. Uderzę jego głową o mebelek?
Bruce,
Chyba git.
have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir.
Czekajcie. Za sekundę będę. Jestem. Wchodzimy.
Your turn to crash his party.
Boże. Nie byłam gotowa. Ready. Jest ich jeszcze więcej? Nic mi nie zrobicie, jestem Batmanem. O kurde! Co porobił? Myślisz, że takie drzwi mnie zatrzymają? Shift.
You think that's gonna work?
Borys! Idź mi stąd!
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my...
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid.
O kurde.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Do kebaba sos serowy czy 1000 wysp?
Answers now, or you fall.
Poszłkowo... Nie, ziołowo, ziołowy i kary.
The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And a dead bat.
Jest taki ziołowo niby czosnkowy, ale tego czosnku praktycznie tam nie czuć.
Still wanna play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right?
No znowu ta policjantka.
But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Ha! Gotham. Oh, wait!
Myślałam, że go zrzucę, nie?
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Ale oni nie żyją.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Co jest? Czemu otwierają ogień? Piu, 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 piu. Dzięki za pomoc. Teraz cię zastrzelę. Piu, 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 piu.
Could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something...
Zgaduję, że my się już przeprowadziliśmy. Już naszego domu nie ma, skoro jedziemy jakąś tam uliczką taką dziwną.
But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense,
Pomyślał, że tak to zostanie rozwiązane. What the fuck?
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me?
On pewnie wiedział. Alfred! Okej, dobra. Tyle będzie. Epizod mamy skończony. A mało osób dało. Naprawdę mało osób dało to. Chyba mam przestery, jak mówię coś głośniej. Chyba był przester. Moniek, dziękuję bardzo za zasubskrybowanie mojego kanału. Witam cię bardzo serdecznie. Dziękuję bardzo. Buziaczek dla ciebie. Dzięki za wsparcie.